Think about the last time a friend told you about a trip to Jinja. They probably described the bumpy taxi ride, the smell of roasted meat at Namawajolo, and the rush of the river. Without realizing it, your friend was speaking in prose. People often assume prose is an intimidating academic code meant only for exams. It isn't. Prose is simply everyday language written out in standard sentences and paragraphs. If you read a newspaper article or a novel, you are reading prose. To build a strong piece of fiction out of these everyday sentences, writers rely on four main pillars: setting, characters, plot, and theme. When locked together, these four elements provide the exact architectural structure you need to build entirely immersive worlds. Unlike a film director, a prose writer lacks actors or cameras to show what is happening. Instead, you build the world by engaging the five senses, using specific descriptive adjectives. This layout upgrades flat descriptions. For example, a metaphor states, Kampala was a boiling oven. Now pause and rewrite, the night was dark, using a simile. Specific details transform it. The pitch-black night swallowed the village like a hungry beast. Applying specific language effects is the exact mechanism that transports a reader out of their physical room and drops them directly into your scene. Once your setting is established, you need a plot. The plot is your character's physical journey, moving them out of a static setting and forcing them to confront an active conflict. This diagram outlines a story arc. Every plot starts with an introduction, moving into rising action where tension builds. It climbs until it hits the climax, the absolute peak of excitement. From there, the action falls and settles into the resolution, where conflict is solved. Following this distinct mountain shape gives your narrative the structural engine required to keep a reader turning pages from start to finish. This table breaks down a common confusion, differentiating physical events from deeper meanings. A story about a girl joining a netball team to make friends is the plot, the visible action. But the underlying ideas, like belonging, overcoming adversity, and teamwork, make up the theme. The plot is simply the physical vehicle a writer uses to safely deliver a complex theme directly into the reader's mind. Let's test this distinction one last time. Imagine a story about a poor boy who finds a lost wallet and returns it to his wealthy owner. Ask yourself, what is the theme here? The physical act of returning the wallet is the plot. The theme, the underlying message you extract from that action, is honesty. This summary graphic collects your complete toolkit. You have the definition of prose, the structure of your plot arc, and the exact difference between your theme, setting, and characterization. By combining vivid language, clear characters, and a logical plot, you can craft narratives that share your unique perspective with the rest of the world. Prose is the art of translating the details of everyday life into powerful storytelling. When you master these structural tools, you capture a reader's attention, build empathy, and tell enduring stories.